Yes, take out your worksheet. So tomorrow you will have science exam. So let's quickly revise this chapter, that is of force. So first question, everyone take out your worksheet fast. Jaldi jaldi apni first worksheet nikalo. If force can, first question is if force can. Yes, who is going to answer this question? If force can, what force can do? It's about the effects of the force. Yes, what force can do? Yes, it's D. All of the above can change the direction of motion, can change the shape of the object and speed of the object. So it's D. It's D. Okay? Now coming to the second. Friction always act. Friction always act in the direction of motion, opposite to the direction of motion, perpendicular to the motion, or at an angle to direction of motion. Which option? Okay, Lotus and Daffodil, you also turn on your mic. Everyone, turn on your Zoom mic. किसी का Zoom का mic off नहीं होना चाहिए. Yes, Daffodil, you also turn on your mic. Now it's your class responsibility. It's your responsibility to maintain the discipline. Okay. So yes, question number 2, friction always act. How friction act? Yes, opposite to the direction of motion. Okay, coming to the third question. The force exerted by muscles is called muscular force. That is B. Coming to the fourth question. Which of the following is a contact force? Force. That's nice. Coming to the fifth question. Upward force to an object by liquid is ion force. Yes. Coming to the sixth question. If football lying on the ground starts moving when kicked, this shows that force can. Which option? Yes. Yes, we change the state of motion. So earlier it was on rest, now it is moving. Now coming to the assertion reason. Now in assertion reason, 7th and 8th is assertion reason. So let's see that also. So applying force can change the direction of motion of an object. Is it right or wrong? So yes, is it right or wrong? It's true. Coming to the reason, a moving cricket ball changes direction when hit by a ball. So both the statements are true. Both the statements are true. Now coming to the 8th question. 8th is also assertion reason. A ball moving on the ground slows down and eventually stops. Is it happen? होता है ऐसा? Yes. So coming to the reason, friction opposes the motion of the ball. True. That's also right. So both the statements are correct. Okay. Now coming to case-based question. So first question, who is going to narrate it? Who is a good narrator? Come forward. Yes, Lotus से आ जाओ. Corner row, second last bench, boy, yellow t-shirt. आ जाओ बेटा. No noise. कोई शो नहीं करेगा. No noise. Yes बेटा.
Ravi is playing a football with his friend. He kicks the ball with a certain force. The ball rolls from the ground and gradually slows down before coming to rest. When he kicks the ball harder, it travels a longer distance before stopping. He also notices that the ball travels further on the smooth surface compared to a rough surface.
That's nice. Well done, beta. That's good. Good narrator you are. Okay. So next question, अब इसी के क्वेश्चन को करते हैं. Everyone pay attention. What causes the moving ball to slow down and stop? Why it gets stopped? So answer of first is frictional, due to, everyone note down beta, due to frictional force. Now coming to the second point. Why does the ball travel a longer distance when kicked with more force? अगर आप बॉल को बहुत जोर से हिट करोगे, इट विल ट्रेवल लॉन्गर डिस्टेंस. व्हाई? अगर किसी चीज को आप जोर से हिट करोगे या जोर से फेंकोगे, व्हाट यू आर डूइंग? यस. So what could be the answer? What can be the answer of this? Will it give more energy to the ball? Yes, no? So here you can see, or you can write, a greater force provides more energy and speed to the ball. Okay, write down this. Everyone, write down this. Now coming to the third, explain why the ball travels further on smooth surface as compared to rough surface. Agar aap, yes, who is going to answer this question? Yes, third question. Yes, daffodil, what's going on? क्या बाहर हो रहा है ऐसा? हाँ? So yes, who is going to come and answer this question? 9th का third part. Smooth surface में ball दूर तक जाती है as compared to rough surface. Why so? In which surface, out of smooth surface and rough surface, ball will experience friction? Yes, Lotus says. Yes, Lotus say corner row, third bench, red t-shirt girl.
स्मूथ सरफेस पे फ्रिक्शन कम लगती है.
Yes, and because of that, it will move to the great, we can say, distance, है ना? Longer distance. That's nice. So that's the reason. So because smooth surface has less friction, if less friction means क्या होगा? Opposed to the friction, opposed to the motion will be less. So it can travel a longer distance. ठीक है? So that's the reason. Okay. So here you can see, in smooth surface, ball will experience less friction as compared to rough surface. As compared to rough surface. इसको लिखो बेटा साथ साथ. Now case based question 2. We are going to the second question. During a science fair, students observed various demonstrations. They saw a magnet attracting iron nails without touching them. They also observed that when a plastic comb is rubbed on dry hair, it can attract small pieces of paper. Additionally, they noticed that objects always fall downward when dropped, never upward. So हमने ये सारे experiment करके देखे. We have done this practically, है ना? So now coming to the question number 1 of question number 10, first part. Name the types of forces acting in each of these three observation mentioned above. So तीन चीजें बताई गई हैं. एक बता रखी है, it's about the magnet attracting iron nails. Which force is there in between magnet and iron nail? So first is magnetic force, है ना? First is magnetic force. Between, it is between iron nail and magnet. Iron nail and magnet. Now coming to the second force is, they also observe that when a plastic comb is rubbed on dry hair, so our hair strands get erected, or we can say stands. So which force is there? Electrostatic. So electrostatic force is between, we can say between plastic comb and hair. Okay, or we can say paper. Here paper is mentioned, so let's say paper. Now coming to the third force. Third force is when object falls down. ये नीचे अगर गिर रहा है, which force is there? Which force is pulling it? Which force? Gravitational force. So gravitational force. ये किसके बीच में है? ऑब्जेक्ट फॉलिंग डाउन. कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट जो नीचे गिर रहा है, that object is experiencing this force. ठीक है. Now second question of 10th question. What is the common characteristics of these forces? इन तीनों force में क्या common है? What is common? These forces belong to which category? Yes, non-contact. So second का we can say, जो इसका second part है, we can say what is common? All of these are non-contact forces. All of these are non-contact forces. Now third question है इसी का, give one more example of a non-contact force from your daily life. So daily life में non-contact force और कौन सी आ जाएगी in your daily life? So you can say, जो हमने balloon वाला किया था, if you rub balloon and you bring it close to the pieces of paper get attracted to the balloon. ठीक है, so you can give that example or any other example. Now coming to the subjective questions, section D. ठीक है, is it done? नोट कर लिया सबने? So now coming to the question number 11, first case. Question number 11 का first case. So this is the box. Force is acting in this direction of 4 Newton. Resultant force क्या होगी यहाँ पर? 4, क्योंकि इसमें और कोई नहीं लग रही, तो force is 4 Newton. First का 4 Newton. Now coming to the second case. Now this is the box. Force is acting in opposite direction. This is 7 Newton. This is 2 Newton. So what is the resultant force? Because both are acting in opposite direction, so it will subtract. 7 minus 2 is equal to 5 Newton. ठीक है? Coming to the third question. Now force is acting in the same direction. 4 Newton from this side, 4 Newton from this side. So what will be the resultant force? Yes? 8 Newton. तो यहाँ पर क्योंकि सेम डायरेक्शन में हो रही है, so 4 plus 4 is equal to 8 Newton. Now fourth case. Let's take the fourth case. Now again it is. एक मिनट बेटा, इसका एक मिनट. Just give me a minute. Is it 8 Newton? Is it 8? It will not. हाँ, इसमें. Yes. ये तो आमने सामने हो गया. Yes. Opposite direction हुई ना? So it is 0. So box will not move. ठीक है? Now in this way, यहाँ पर देखो, यहाँ पर है 6 Newton and 3 Newton, but same direction. So what will be the resultant force? plus 3 is equal to 9 Newton. So answer is 9 Newton. ठीक है? Now coming to the question number 12. Explain why astronauts appear to float inside a spacecraft even though they still have mass. उनकी बॉडी में मास है but still they are floating in spacecraft. Why so? What is missing there? Yes, space में क्या मिस है जो अर्थ में प्रेजेंट है? So you can say no gravitational force. So that's why they are floating. No gravitational force. Now coming to 13th question. Mass and weight are the same because both are measured in kilograms. Is it right? Why student is correct if he is saying that mass and weight are the same? Both are same? No. So tell me if we go to the moon, अगर हम मून पे जाते हैं हमारा मास चेंज होगा या वेट चेंज होगा? Yes, it's weight. Yes. So आंसर क्या आएगा? No, both are different. Mass measured in kilogram. In kilograms. While weight measured in Newton. It's a force measured in Newton. ठीक है? So both are not same. Coming to the 14th question, a body has mass of 10 kg on Earth. ठीक है? What will happen to its mass on the moon? क्या होगा? Yes. If we are saying body जो है कितनी है, कितना मास है इसका? 10 kg mass on Earth. On Earth. What will be its first question? What will be its mass on moon? Moon पे कैसा हो जाएगा? Yes. इस बॉडी का मास मून पे कैसा होगा? कम होगा, ज्यादा होगा, सेम होगा? Yes. So mass doesn't change. अब आपको एग्जाम्पल दिया था, आपके बैग में जितनी बुक्स हैं, you are holding, let's say you are holding 5 books in your bags. If you take your bag to the moon, क्या बुक्स कम हो जाएंगी? It will remain same ना? It will remain same. So mass is what? कितना मैटर प्रेजेंट है, कितनी चीजें प्रेजेंट है. So that is remain same. वो चेंज नहीं होगा. ठीक है? So here we can say body weight or mass remains same. So moon पे भी same रहेगा. There will be no change. What will happen to its weight? लेकिन weight को क्या होगा? क्योंकि weight तो force है. Weight जो है force है जो experience हो रही है. कौन सी force? जो gravitational force उसको pull कर रही है. Now in the moon, gravitational force is same as of Earth or less or more? ऐसी ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स है मून में है या नहीं है या कम है? ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स इज देयर बट इट इज वेरी लेस एज कंपेयर टू द अर्थ. तो अगर फोर्स कम है, फोर्स क्या हो गया? खिंचाव, जो खींच रहा है. अब वो अगर कम खींचेगा तो क्या होगा? वेट हमें क्या होगा? कम लगेगा. सो हियर यू कैन सी लेस वेट. वेट जो है उसका कम हो जाएगा. ठीक है? अगर ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स इज लेस देन वेट विल बी लेस. अगर कहीं ज्यादा है अर्थ से तो देयर विल बी, हम कहेंगे कि वेट क्या होगा? इट विल बी मोर. ठीक है? नाउ कमिंग टू द आंसर द फॉलोइंग इन वन वर्ड और वन सेंटेंस. द एसआई यूनिट ऑफ फोर्स. चलो ये फटाफट बताओ. एसआई यूनिट ऑफ फोर्स. Yes, it's Newton. Name the force that opposes the motion of objects. Frictional force. Yes, it's frictional force. Coming to see what type of force is responsible for holding atoms together in a molecule. Atoms कहाँ होते हैं? मॉलिक्यूल्स कहाँ हैं? मैटर के अंदर। एटम्स में क्या होता है? चार्जेस होते हैं, दे हैव नेगेटिव पॉजिटिव चार्ज। सो विच टाइप ऑफ फोर्स इज देयर? इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स। विच फोर्स? इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स। D का which force pulls object towards the center of the earth? सेंटर ऑफ द अर्थ, अर्थ की तरफ कौन सी फोर्स खींचती है? ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स। Now next E is, what is the force acting on the body due to gravity called? अब इसका क्या आंसर है? जो अभी हमने बात की थी, वेट। इसको हम वेट कहते हैं, वी कॉल इट वेट। ठीक है। नेम द फोर्स दैट इनेबल अस टू वॉक ऑन द ग्राउंड। वो फोर्स जिसकी वजह से हम ग्राउंड पे वॉक करते हैं, फिसलते नहीं है। फ्रिक्शनल, यस, इट्स करेक्ट, इट्स फ्रिक्शनल फोर्स। So beta, with this we have revised this chapter. Any doubt in this chapter? Sorted? सबको सब एक बार रिवाइज हो गया? Okay, that's really nice. With this we are ending our session and all the very best for your tomorrow exam. Do well, ठीक है? So bye everyone. Bye beta. Bye.